guys, hope you are doing well. The crypto market is sidewaving, so we see some squeeze going on Bitcoin and also Ethereum, but we see a few altcoins pumping. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice. So everything just for your education and for entertainment purposes only. So guys, even if you are accumulating and dollar cost averaging for a long term, even if you are trading and then you are doing some technical analysis and you are planning your trades, take profits, stop loss, or you are going to stake or farm, always do your own research. Make your decision based on your research and also on information that you are grabbing together, and take responsibility on your decision. This is the most important, and manage your risk. So guys, let's share my screen. Before that, smash those like, push the bell, notification on, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And let's go to our favorite bubble chart. You see few odds are in red. One Harmony, Aave, ICP, BitTorrent, Quant. Most of them pumped really well in the past few days. Now Phantom is back in green. FTX 6%, DCR 6%, T-Fuel 10, OMI 7, Flow 8, Loopring up 10%, and Clay is up 5%. Theta is up 5%. And Bitcoin is still consolidating, 1% up and traded around 42,000. And Ethereum is traded around 3,100, just slightly 1% up. Binance coin is up 2.3%. So guys, let's go and check our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And nothing changed. I refresh it because it seems that nothing changed here. So we are at 24, and yesterday we were at the same level. And guys, we are here and flattening out in this extreme fear zone around 20. And on 8th of January, the index dropped as low as 10. And guys, remember, as low levels, the index dipped during the summer dump, almost touched 4 or 5 times these 10 out of 100. And guys, you know, there is a saying from Warren Buffett: be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. So guys, now others are greedy. So others are, fearful. So others are fearful. The question is, should we be greedy? So investors are worrying and they are selling their assets at lower prices. So this is a good buy, but maybe the bottom is not in. So let's go and check our first news. Let's find out where is my first news. Yes, this will be a news here and a news here. So Bitcoin will emerge stronger after stocks dip 10-20%. Bloomberg analyst Mike McGlone says this. So Mike McGlone, Bitcoin least risky crypto bet. The number of them I have been using for months now. Don't fight the Fed, he began. If you are long risk assets, you are fighting the Fed, and cryptos are the riskiest assets. The key thing, remember, is that Bitcoin is the least risky among cryptos. So other cryptos, altcoins are more risky. Here is my prediction. The markets pull back finally, and we get a 10-20% correction in the stock market. Or correlation R1, which is usually the way it works. Bitcoin comes out better off for it. The Fed fights its balance sheet, and they lose monetary conditions. The loose U.S. monetary conditions definitely influenced the meteoric rise in price. He wrote about the Fed's balance sheet in a blog post. on policy and Bitcoin. Since M2% growth stalled, Bitcoin has started sideways. If M2 is set to hit 0% and possible even go negative in short order, the natural conclusion is that Bitcoin upset and the asymptotic growth in the number of users or transactions proceed via the network is likely to go much lower as well. So they expect that Bitcoin can go lower if the money supply will decreasing. Okay. So I don't understand is that EU securities regulator calls for proof of work crypto mining ban. A little bit strange, but I will not look into it right now. So analysts warned that Bitcoin could dip to 48,000 US dollar before an eventual breakout. So yeah, crypto fear and greed index is still at the lowest level, and maybe the Bitcoin will dip to 38,000. Now it is slightly above 40,000. January is historically weak for Bitcoin. January has been one of the most disappointing months for BTC, according to recent report from Delphi Digital. Let's make this chart bigger, and you see at the left that the different performance, and you see that January is always a bad month and not too much happening. Okay. For the most part, the price contraction stemmed from liquidity issues in the perp futures market, which triggered a series of liquidations that exacerbated BTC's initial price weakness. Bitcoin price could dip under 38,000. With the 20-day moving average and now the 50-day moving average crossed the 200-day moving average. So that was a death cross. And according to this analyst, Bitcoin price can dip to 38,000 and bouncing there or bouncing here because 40,000 was top of the range previously. So maybe 40,000, but 38,000, it's better to hold Bitcoin and bounce there. It is our view that we may need to see some further ranging between 43,000 US dollar and potentially 38,000 before an eventually breakout. Okay, and the Bitcoin dominance is at 40. So guys, let's open this because it's really strange that what the EU securities regulator wants here, because Bitcoin is proof of work. EU securities regulator calls for proof of work crypto mining ban. Okay. We need to have a discussion about shifting the industry to a more efficient technology. Global Bitcoin mining has the highest sustainable energy mix. Okay, Bitcoin Mining Council. And China, Germany, EU, Global BTC Mining, United States, Canada. These are the most highest levels of mining countries. Growing call for a ban of proof of mining back in November. So it's not clear for me. So they cannot ban proof of mining, which is primarily used by Bitcoin and a few other forked altcoins. He also advocated for proof of stake as a better energy efficient alternative. Yes, it is, but proof of work Bitcoin mining is more, how should I say, more decentralized and more secure. So we have some FAD news going on here. So I consider this as a FAD news. Bitcoin price analyzes more downside below 40,000. Bears set eyes on weekly lows. So what I see here, it's kind of it's FAD for me, and Bitcoin price remains pressured. More downside, nearly 15% if weekly support broken. Momentum oscillators remain oversold, expecting some bounce back. So this is a good news. Bitcoin could slide below 30,000 as the crypto bubble begins to burst, according to Invesco. So, guys, I think all these news are just there because they want to create FUD. They want spread fear. And with this, shaking out and buying up Bitcoins from the weekends. But this is just my opinion. So this is a whalish games through the crypto media. On the weekly chart, the bears raised their head after the Bitcoin price has broken the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. This technical pattern is a bearish formation. The downside target could be found on the horizontal support level of 30,000 if the medium term. So guys, this is just threatening people. So this is not a head and shoulder. This would be a head and shoulder if now we would go up at least to 53,000 and from 53 coming back to 40,000 and breaking this neckline to the downward. In that case, it would be a head and shoulder. This is not a head and shoulder, but do your own research. Don't believe me anything, but also don't believe to this FUD news. Next piece of news is bounce or die. Why capitulation in Bitcoin could still be ahead. What Bitcoin capitulation looks like, a history lesson. So, yeah, the capitulation would be painful to everyone. Okay, so I cannot make this bigger, but you see when RSI is in the oversold region, and after a drop, we have another drop, the last capitulation. So we have seen this several times. If this is a capitulation, will come, we'll see. Why this level on the RSI matters for crypto? Because under these levels, Bitcoin becomes oversold. Cool. Let's go to our next news. Bitcoin is harder to manipulate than gold, says analyst Plan B. Here is why. Let's quote. So gold has this very intrinsic thing where you would rather have the paper gold than the physical gold. But Bitcoin doesn't have that disadvantage that gold has. The delivery is easy. The delivery is fast. The delivery is cheap, and holding it so superior to holding gold. So delivering gold takes lots of cost and work. So that is why Bitcoin is not much manipulated. Bitcoin, once it is illegal or made impossible to withdraw gold, then that opens the door to manipulation, because then it's basically a fiat word, and it's very comparable to 1971 when Nixon basically said, well, from now on, you cannot withdraw the gold anymore. A bad news. Once that aspect of Bitcoin is lost, then Bitcoin is lost in my view. Right now, the hyper portability makes Bitcoin manipulation very hard, whereas gold manipulation, which is very easy. So this is also what investors will consider, and we see that investors shifting from gold to Bitcoin. Now, next piece of news is MicroStrategy CEO forces Bitcoin price reaching 6 million. Cool. 6 million US dollar price of Bitcoin. Nothing that is unstoppable and will replace gold. Cool. Sailor forces Bitcoin hitting 600,000 US dollar a coin, and eventually 6 million. So Michael Saylor said that Bitcoin was unstoppable and will emerge as a 100 trillion asset class. BTC will replace gold. Once upon a time, gold was the most desirable store of value. Now Bitcoin is taking its place. So this is also what sometimes we should look back and just pull out these predictions. Yeah, guys, so that was the news that Fidelity, one of the biggest investments advisor and investments bank, is stating that countries that secure some Bitcoin today will be better off than their peers. So even if a country doesn't agree with the fundamentals of Bitcoin, it will be forced to acquire some as a form of insurance, Fidelity wrote in a recent report, and also they expect that central banks will buying Bitcoin. Next piece of news is one of the biggest news of the day, that Microsoft's massive metaverse move, buying Activision for 68 billion US dollar. 68 billion, guys, in cash. Activision Blizzard acquisitions announcement. Microsoft CEO and chairman Satya Nadella stated that gaming will play a key role in the development of metaverse platforms. So they bought this Activision company because they want to build a metaverse and gaming. So this is huge. Gaming is the most dynamic and exciting category in entertainment across all platforms today, and will play a key role in the development of metaverse platforms. So this is definitely huge, and that we see Microsoft entering the metaverse and on blockchain gaming world. Next piece of news is Cardano ADA launches new project to accelerate decentralized application development. So Cardano, Sunday Swap was launched on Cardano. I think AstroSwap will launch soon, and also Pavia, the metaverse, launched on Cardano, and now they want to launch this. The development of this tool stack in partnership with Emurgo will further enable a vibrant, inclusive ecosystem for third-party smart contract developments on Cardano. So they will invite decentralized application and developers to develop more dApps on Cardano. So this is good. This is a good news if you are holding ADA. And ADA can do well, I think, because all these developments get going on. Next piece of news is Animoca Brands valuation more than doubles to 5.5 billion US dollar in 3 months. So valuation doubled. The investor in a non-fungible token and metaverse project raised almost 360 million in its latest funding round. And you see, this Animoca Brands is an Asian company, and they are heavily investing in NFTs and metaverse projects, and they raised almost 360 million to invest in these projects, and their valuation is 5.5 million US dollar. They are also in play to earn Game X Infinity, Dapper Labs, NBA Stop Thought, OpenSea, and so on and so on. So these are really early movers in space. Next piece of news is Coinbase partners with a MasterCard for NFT marketplace purchases. So that will be huge. So they are making easier to purchase NFTs, and people out there will be able to buy NFTs with their credit and debit cards, and also MasterCard joining this space. So this is definitely huge. Next piece of news is Gucci. Guys, watch the Gucci movie. I really enjoyed that. Gucci releases Vault, the latest fashion house metaverse play. This is a huge new Super Gucci NFTs. The new NFT series is set to debut. Super Gucci is the first collaborative NFT exploration for the brand. This is huge, guys. Let's watch this. Cool. So I like this Gucci NFTs and Metaverse. Open the world, the big picture. So I think this will be huge, and all brands will come into the Metaverse and NFTs. Next piece of news is Metaplex Foundation closes 46 million funding round. The raise was called by Multicoin Capital and Jump Crypto, with participation from Alameda Research, Solana Ventures, and Animoca Brands. So investors include celebrities Michael Jordan and Kevin Love. Metaplex Foundation previously launched an NFT marketplace in June 2021. Metaplex accelerated the trend by radically reducing minting and trading costs, which made NFTs more accessible to a long tail of creators. Each with their own true fans. So this is huge, another NFT marketplace. Next piece of news is OpenSea monthly NFT trade volume exceeds 3.5 million US dollars in new all-time high. So guys, is there a bear market out there? Do you think is there a bear market? I don't think. Just the money is shifting from Bitcoin and from traditional crypto to online gaming, metaverse, NFTs, and few other ones that pumping occasionally. So this is definitely huge. Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan, Steve Harvey, all they are in NFTs and Bored Ape Club and a lot of other news. Next piece of news is hopes of XRP getting listed on Coinbase and Robinhood, spurred by Binance with XRP integration. So that would be great if XRP would be listed because then it would bring more volume to XRP. And also Robinhood is one of the biggest retail investor application in the US. Next piece of news is from Cryptosaurus, from our friend George. Yes. So the news is that, where is the news? BitMEX, controversial crypto exchange. BitMEX acquires almost a 300-year-old German private bank. Okay, the violent long crypto derivative exchange BitMEX is moves to integrate crypto into the traditional finance scheme in Europe. So they were combining the regulated digital assets expertise of Bankhouse from their height with the crypto innovation and scale of BitMEX. I believe we can create a regulated crypto products powerhouse in the heart of Europe. So guys, this is huge news. A 300 years old bank becomes a crypto bank. So this is huge. Next piece of news is Kevin O'Leary updated us on his crypto portfolio size and he looks more bullish than ever. Cool. And there was a podcast with Anthony Pompliano, and also that was a huge and great podcast. So definitely watch this. And also he expects institutional investors coming into crypto, especially investors from the Middle East. Cool. Next piece of news is crypto exchange FTX establishes 2 billion fund to invest in crypto startups. That's great news. So FTX Exchange, FTX Ventures Fund will be one of the industry largest, the Wall Street Journal said. So congratulations to Alameda Research, to Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder of the FTX Exchange. So they will invest in 2 billion fund in crypto industry. So this is definitely huge. So if you have a crypto startup, definitely watch out for this. So guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler and also follow at Corion Platform. You see, will Turkey follow El Salvador in Bitcoin adoption? So the Turkish president discussed sending a Bitcoin and crypto law to parliament while their currency was hyperinflating. And they are discussing, so as for the president to hold meeting with the Turk president tomorrow. Yeah, this is a funny post. In 2013, billionaire Charlie Munger called Bitcoin a rat poison, just like Warren Buffett. And now Bitcoin has increased almost 36,900. So this is almost 370 times increase in price. Charlie Munger left out. Nothing wrong with this. He's a little bit old to understand how digital money and the internet of money is working. So, breaking news, Google considering letting users store Bitcoin and crypto in digital cards. So that will be definitely huge. Also, this is from Zero Hedge. I just want to take a moment to say to you guys who might be underwater in your position that it's okay. Every cycle this happens. Most of us have to wear these battle scars at least once in our journey to becoming a better trader investor. I know I did. Just don't give up. Don't give up, guys. Okay, so late shorters trapping to early longers on this chart. So yes, late shorters trapping early longers, and also we talked about the tech chart yesterday. So guys, let's come and join our Telegram. You will find nice updates. We got a suggestion that also we should launch staking on Binance Smart Chain. We have staking on Ethereum. So definitely come and watch out for our farms. So you see CorionX Ethereum pair, you can earn up to 330. I think we will extend this farm. So definitely watch out because it will expire tomorrow, but we will extend these conditions. And if you are holding a BSC version CorionX, then go to DeFi on BSC, and you can earn up to 330% APRs. So you can earn up to 120% APRs on the Binance Smart Chain. So guys, let's go and check what Bitcoin is doing. So, let's go to TradingView and do some charting. So Bitcoin is still in the downtrend. On the daily chart, you can see clearly that Bitcoin is in the downtrend, and this downward trending trend line is pushing Bitcoin down. Bitcoin touched 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. So 5 times on the daily chart, 5 times tried to break, but hasn't succeeded. And it's pushing the Bitcoin price down. So 40,000, the next level I'm watching, 38,000 that I'm watching. I expect bounce at 38,000, and first Bitcoin should break this trend line to the up, and then consolidating around 44,000, and after 44,000, the next level to watch it, 46,000 US dollar. So what else do we have? Bitcoin shorts still increasing, so it's not a good sign. Bitcoin shorts increasing, so we will see a last shakeout before bouncing. Bitcoin dominance is still at the lowest 40s, and some altcoins are doing well. And let's go and check Ethereum. Ethereum is also weak. Ethereum is also in a downtrend. So if I put this trend line here, that you see clearly that Ethereum in a downtrend. So this is this downward trending trend line. We have some nice other levels to watch. Also horizontal levels at 280. Ethereum has more space to correcting, but still in the downtrend movement. We see FTX is doing well. Phantom is correcting further. So there will be the new project with Andre Cronje and Daniel Sesta, and they will airdropping to Phantom stakers, Phantom yield farmers, and VMemo Wonderland holders that's supposed to get some airdrop. So good for you if you are holding these coins. Loopring just going down, but a little bit bounce. And I watching Luna. So I am expecting Luna to coming down to 65, and then I would buy some Luna. Matic is correcting, reaching our trend line at 1.8. Hopefully next. So we see most of the altcoins are in red, so nothing changed. Maybe Moonbeam started to its drop. So I see a sign that Moonbeam GLMR just broke this resistance. So waiting for the retest, and then I would buy some GLMR. So guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification, or subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow. Share this video with your friend. Bye bye.